FX. We are traders.
Hello guys, you're welcome back to Software Capex Academy with Mr. World. Trust you're doing good today. And to my Christian brothers out there, happy Good Friday to you all. Today, I'll be taking you into a deep dive of a trade I called out on our Telegram channel just yesterday. That was 28th of March 2024. I'll be breaking down the trade, the reason why I called the trade, what I was looking at as at the time I saw price action unfolding. That's what I'll be taking you into on this one. So without, further ado, let's get into the reason why I called the trade on Euro USD. Let's get into it right now. All right, so as we can see on the 5 minutes time frame, we can see that Euro USD is actually bearish, kind of. There's a price. We had a break of structure here to the downward side, and and all the liquidity that we have here got grabbed. So the previous day, that was on the 27th, I saw this price action. Immediately I saw that price has uh distributed to the downward side. I was to the downward side, and I was seeing something that looked like a Wyckoff. Because if you understand Wyckoff, I have a video on Wyckoff for those that are hearing Wyckoff or that are not so familiar with Wyckoff. I have a video on Wyckoff on this channel. Do well to check it out. This is a Wyckoff play that is playing out here, and I understand reaccumulation very well. So on the 27th of March 2024, we actually took a buy because immediately I saw that all this liquidity has been grabbed, that this is just a Wyckoff play taking place here, and we had this change of character to the upward side. I have this change of character here, and price left a very good demand zone. Price came back, and we took this buy, and we profited from this buy. We profited from this buy. I actually posted it. I called it out on my Telegram channel, and I'll be showing you. I like to show the footages of the trades I called out on my Telegram channel. And for those that are coming across this Telegram channel for the first time, I called out trades for free on our Telegram channel. Do join us to trade with us for free. I'm not charging you money. Just come, take my analysis, take my trades, and let's trade for free. And trade with me for free. I'm not charging you anything. Just, let's rub minds. Let's trade for free. So if you are coming across this channel for the first time, do well to follow us, like our videos, and subscribe to our channel so that when we drop videos of values like this, subsequently you'll be the first to see it. So we took a buy on this trade on the 27th, and price moved up a little bit before price started coming down again, but we profited from this. Those that took early profit profited from this, and I took early profit as well. So I profited from this buy. So the next day on the 28th, on opening my chart, I like to trade during London session. London and New York session, that's when I love to trade. So I opened my chart on the 28th of March 2024, and I saw that this demand zone has actually been taken out. And for a supply, price pushed up. And if I bring up my Fibonacci, you realize if I feed this leg, you realize that price pushed up after we had this break of structure to the downward side. Price pushed up into a premium level. For those that have been following me, I trade supply and demand. So I emphasize premium and discount level a lot. This is my premium level. If you don't know what a premium level is, do well to check. I have series of videos on supply and demand. Do well to check it and watch and understand what it is, because I won't be emphasizing that here. So price has actually pushed into my premium level, and that's where we are having the redistribution back to the downward side. And look, after price consolidated the Y, took out this demand. So as at the time I was looking at this chart, I realized price has taken out this demand, meaning there is more supply in the market, more sales in the market than demand. The market is willing to sell rather than buy. So immediately I saw that, okay, this demand has been taken out, meaning there is more sales in the market. I began to look for opportunity to sell in this market. And that's where I began to investigate. And look at it, we had a nice break of structure, price returned, mitigated this supply zone, but that's not where I actually caught the trade. I was hoping that, okay, now that price has broken structure to the downward side again, that now price has shown me that it is really committed to going to the downward side. So I should just wait for price to come back and mitigate this my supply zone. This my supply zone, and that's why I've marked it up. That okay, price will come and mitigate my zone, and that's where I want to sell off. But I realized that, okay, when price eventually returned up during New York, price didn't get to this supply zone. But I was on my chart looking at price action at that point in time. That price, price even created liquidity. And if you have followed me for a very long while, you know that I like to see a kind of liquidity build up below my supply zone or above my demand zone before I get involved. I like to see price take some kind of liquidity before tapping me into my zone where I want to sell or buy from. So immediately I saw this liquidity build up, I was like, oh, that's fine. That my confluences are aligning. That, okay, I'm just waiting for price to tap into this supply zone, then sell off from there. But I realized that price couldn't go beyond this liquidity build up. And price started redistributing to the downward side. And, if you understand structure, if you understand market structure a whole lot, and if you know how to use lower time frame market structure, you're going to have you will go a long way, analyzing a lower time market structure. So immediately I saw what was happening here, that and based on experience, I realized that price is not really willing to tap my supply zone. And if you look at what happened there, price actually took liquidity above this candle. If you see, price took liquidity above this candle. So, it is not every time that price will actually tap into our PO highs. As long as liquidity has been taken, price can actually, begin to go another way. And so immediately I saw that, okay, liquidity has actually been taken from here. Then I switched to my 1 minute time frame. I started investigating the price action that was taking place on the 1 minute time frame. So let me now break it down for you. Let me break it down for you so that you can understand what was going on here. So, and for you to know that I call this trade on our Telegram channel, both on my paid channel, both on my free channel, I even do more of my trades. I call it out on my free channels because, on my private channel, I have most of my students that are trained with me in the time past. So that's where I have them so that they take the same trade I take like on a daily basis. So look at it. It's very clear on 1 minute time frame. Immediately I saw that, okay, liquidity has been taken above this candle. Then I saw price redistributing to the downward side. That I was like, okay, now that's fine. Now let me begin to look for opportunity to enter this market. So I was hoping that price, because this is a nice institutional candle, a candle that took liquidity, then broke structure. So I was expecting that, okay, price would return back here, but price didn't return back here. Price didn't return back here. 1 minute started creating its own structure. Every time frame has its own structure. If you understand structure reading very well, you realize that, okay, 1 minute has started creating its own structure. And this is a nice unmitigated institutional candle here. Let me mark it up. This is a nice unmitigated institutional candle that, one would have hope to sell off from, but price didn't return there. But I realized that, okay, price created this institutional candle, another institutional candle, then price generated liquidity here, then took out liquidity and broke structure again. So, I was observing the price action, and everything began to get more interesting as I was looking at it. So I was like, okay, if price is not returning here, this one has been mitigated. And even this one has been mitigated. If we look at it, a very slight mitigation of the opening. And if you don't understand, this is my concept of institutional candle as well. I also have a video on it. Do well to go through our channel. We have detailed videos on almost all the topics. So immediately I saw that, okay, price has created another institutional candle here, and it took out liquidity. And what do I want to see on my institutional candle? I want to see a runoff on liquidity, then structure break or market structure shift to the opposite side. And that's exactly what price did there. Run out liquidity and shifted structure and left imbalance. So I was like, okay, now it's beginning to get interesting. Now, okay, I want price to return to this imbalance, and that's where I want to sell off from. Now, I want to see price return to this imbalance area, and that's where I want to sell off from. That's where I want to sell off from. And price moved down, returned back up, created liquidity. See, it induced my zone. The area I want to sell, I was looking to sell off from, but I didn't get into it in the first place. But I was still patient, waiting for price to come and tap me in. So price distributed, called in early sellers. Then look at this strong move that came into the 1 minute imbalance. Then immediately it tapped into the 1 minute imbalance, and the 1 minute institutional candle, price gave us another shift of structure to the downward side. And I was updating our Telegram channel that, see, if price happens, that for us to actually relax in this trade, I want to see in a break of structure to the downward side, a break of this level. And that happened. And we had this nice break of structure. Price returned into premium zone again, then eventually sell off. And if you want to know that, what actually took place there, let me bring up my Fibonacci tool. You realize from this leg, from this push down, price returned to my, I call this area, I call this Fibonacci levels, this 79% and 70.5%. I call it my own golden zone. That's my premium zone. That's where I love to sell from. That's where I love to buy from. Price returned perfectly into my premium zone, and that's where it sold off the second time. Let me take out this Fibonacci so that our chart doesn't get clustered. And look at it. It distributed right to the downward side. Let me go back to 5 minutes for you to see clearly. And I called out this trade for free. Ratio 1 to 8 risk to reward. If you are on any prop firm, you can pass any prop firm with this singular trade. 8%, making your 8% in a single trade. And our stop loss only cost us 3.5 pips. This is it, guys. This is, guys, I'm not capping. I called out this trade. It's on our Telegram channel. I will show you, I will show you the footages on our Telegram channel just for you to know I called it out for free for everybody to take it. I'm not capping. I'm not making this up after it has played out. You are going to see footages on our Telegram channel. And if you want to be part of our trades, do check the description box. You're going to see the link to our Telegram channel. Do well to join us. We trade synthetic indices. We trade currency. Do well to join us on our Telegram channel and trade with us on a daily basis, and also benefit from our trades. And we have, you just check out, you see a lot of things to benefit you on our Telegram channel. And look at it, ratio 1 to 8 risk to reward, risk to reward. And under 24 hours, we got our TP hit. And look at it, immediately price hit TP, price gave us retracement. These are TP. Now let me take you to our Telegram channel, just for you to know that I called out this trade. That I'm not just capping for you on YouTube, just for you to, I'm not just making math on YouTube. Let me take you right into our Telegram channel so that you can see that I called out this trade just yesterday for everybody to take it. And this is our Telegram channel. the link is in the description box. Do well to check it and join us. Today is Good Friday. We have so many bank holidays today. I'm not trading today. This is the before. This is the before on the before on the Euro USD. When I was waiting for price to actually return into the 1 minute imbalance after taking out. Let me make it bigger. After taking out liquidity, this is when I called it out. This is when I sent it onto the Telegram channel for everybody to take it. And let me still scroll back. Let me scroll back. Let me scroll. You see, we trade on our Telegram channel for free. For free. We trade on our Telegram channel just for free. I want to show you all the footages when I started updating about the Euro USD trade. I will show you all the footages just for you to know this is not fake, guys. This is not fake. This is not fake. Okay, this is where I called it out. I called it out. Look at the time. Look at yesterday, and look at the time I called it. I called it during New York. That's 15:58. Look at it. This is when I sent it out. When I started seeing the redistribution and I called it out. And see the sell limit. I indicated there that, see, I'm taking this trade with you just 3.5 pips SL. 3.5 pips SL. So let me begin to take you downward, and you see price came close. We were patiently waiting for it to tap us in. Look at it. It eventually tapped us in at this point in time. And I was updating. That, guys, activated. Let's see how it plays out. See? It tapped us in and it was going down in our favor. And I updated a candle close at least on 5 minutes, but 15 minutes will be a very good one below this area. And we eventually had that candle close. We eventually had the candle close. And I updated this a 1 to 8 RR trade, guys. Stop playing. Take partials, the 2 partials in order to allay fears, and you maintain a very good trading psychology. And look at the footages. Guys. This is the MT5 footages of the trade. Just for you to know that we are not capping. I called out this trade. And everybody on our channel took it alongside. And this after I've taken partials. These are my remaining positions after I've taken partials. Guys, this Mark Trader platform. So I took it on all my accounts. So, you see, and it eventually it's 1 to 8 risk to reward. EU successfully hit 1 to 8 risk to reward, and I updated, guys. So, like I said, if you are coming across our channel for the very first time, do well to check the description box. You'll see the link to join us on our Telegram channel and on our YouTube channel. Please, if you enjoy what we are doing, kindly follow us, like our videos, and subscribe to our channel. And turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop valuable videos like this, subsequently you'll be the first to see it. And I don't want to waste too much of our time on this. See you on the next one, and check all our other videos that you can actually benefit from, and make sure you watch it. See you guys, and happy Easter in advance.